Hello, it's Wendy with Belonging, and my special guest star today is Andrea, who's been teaching me all about bees.
Learning together.
Today we are hunting for the queen, and then we'll do a couple little rearrangings along the way, hopefully.
Huh, was that there before?
What? I put it there because I'm silly.
Thought they would take it inside.
Yeah, well, it had pollen in it, and I wanted them to use the pollen. And it had a lot of pollen, and I didn't want to steal it from them.
Good idea.
And they've taken all the pollen out.
Over here. Is this the short? No.
The short's in the middle. So I wasn't going to do much with this one. Just pop it off and stick it on top of the other. Relatively light. Yeah, I haven't done much there. They have done absolutely nothing in here. This is why I think that it's no bueno.
I sometimes think these top entrances confuse them though. But there's just not.
There's not many bees. That's why I think I'm queenless, and I think I've been queenless for a while.
You want this one off too?
Yeah.
Okay. There's those drones that are stuck on the top again.
Yeah. Oh, but they had a way out, so that's why we didn't find a bunch of dead ones. There was some dead stuff in here. Took me a little while to change it.
I like that.
I like this metal one.
Yeah, I think they got too much space maybe, but
Yeah, that's possible too.
If the population kind of
If the population dropped, then
dropped.
just put these.
There's an emergency cell.
Okay, well that's good then. Is it being used?
Isn't that?
Yeah, but it's upside down.
How strange.
They're both upside down. So that's a frame. Remember I said that that was evidence that she's been in there and laying eggs. Because all of this is, no, it's not all new. That's a brand new frame. So there's an uncapped fruit. I wouldn't have expected to see that.
I think this is dead larva in here. There's 2 queen cells, 3 queen cells. It looks like you've just had a lot of swarms. You've got 3 queen emerged and 3 caps, 3 cups, queen cups.
3 emerged queen cells?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Where's the emerged ones? So they did form. Oh,
Emerged right there. Emerged.
so I had.
And these are emergency ones, so they made them out of eggs, so something probably did happen. Maybe this emerged until, I don't know. I don't know. But see these things in here? I cannot, maybe you want to pull out your glasses, but if they're white things in here.
Those are larvae that didn't. They're dead larvae because they don't look right.
Look for deformed wings too. They get cold.
Well, so if they hasn't emerged.
There should be
There
brood
should-
in here.
And there's no brood.
No brood.
Although there's a lot more bees in the bottom box than last time, so maybe they moved down.
And she could just be in between, right? If it's a new queen,
Yeah.
she might not be laying quite yet if this just happened.
Well, and frankly, a new queen isn't the worst thing because I was having mite problems, so that gives me a brood break. That's not-
Right. So it's like they did it themselves.
Yeah, but I'm getting lots of swarms. I was trying to keep swarms out of the neighborhood. Well, I guess they moved on though because I didn't hear about them being a problem.
This one's heavy and it's got more brood. A lot of queen cups.
A lot of queen cups.
Well,
Are they used or what's going on?
I think that one, can you see on that side, is that a used queen cup on the bottom?
Oh no, it's a queen cell and it's capped.
Capped.
Oh, but no, it's weird. It's capped, but then it came out the sides.
They get cold.
Well, so if there's an emerge.
There should be
There
brood
should,
in here.
and there's no brood.
No brood.
Although there's a lot more bees in the bottom box than last time, so maybe they moved down.
And she could just be in between, right? If it's a new queen,
Yeah.
she might not be laying quite yet if this just happened.
Well, and frankly, a new queen isn't the worst thing because I was having mite problems, so that gives me a brood break. That's not-
Right. So it's like they did it themselves.
Yeah, but I'm getting lots of swarms. I was trying to keep swarms out of the neighborhood. Well, I guess they moved on though because I didn't hear about them being a problem.
This one's heavy and it's got more brood. A lot of queen cups.
A lot of queen cups.
Well,
Are they used or what's going on?
I think that one, can you see on that side, is that a used queen cup on the bottom?
Oh no, it's a queen cell and it's capped.
Capped.
Oh, but no, it's weird. It's capped, but then it came out the sides. Well, so that means we should have a queen then, right? Unless she got eaten
There
on her
should be a
main
queen in there.
voyage. Right, so maybe they just replaced.
Let me see, what is it? Looks like she came out the side.
Yeah, isn't that weird? And then here's a queen cup here. I'm not gonna take any of these off until we find a queen.
Still, I don't see any eggs. I do have my glasses on today.
I just
Or any like
anything that looks
larva.
like young larva, right? Looking great.
But let's see. Let me put that back in front of that frame.
Because they really have done no new growth. Like everything looks frame-wise the way it looked last time I was in here 2 weeks ago. But if they're dealing with being queenless and having a new queen, that could explain what's happening, right? Because they.
Assuming we want to go to the bottom box.
Yeah. That one last time I looked in it was just pollen, but now it's got all bees in it. So that's interesting. I'm gonna put those frames
Put
back in here.
together.
I'm gonna put stuff so that there's, which ones had brood on them so I don't separate
These two?
just those two. Didn't this one have some, or was that one done?
That one was done. This one has a little.
That
Oh
one.
no, this has brood too.
This, okay, so that one does too. I'm gonna put these all together and then put these two empty frames on that side.
I think I'm gonna take this down and have my bees draw it out.
Okay. Because yours are more active.
Yeah, I need space, and I think yours are still.
They have too much space right now, right?
Off maybe or something from John. So. Give it back to him in a month after it's drawn, you know. Still, and they're kind of light on stores. I think they just.
Although this.
I-
Oh, I
you
thought
know-
one of them had a decent amount of honey. Well, that's got 3. That's not a lot.
The swarms would have taken some of
The extra. Yeah, so there's nothing built out in here either.
Well, they're acting more queenish in here,
Yeah, this is.
but they could be because we've got this whole knot.
Thank you for moving your truck. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Andy, I gotta go to San Marcos. I'll see you later.
Okay. This is so. There's more bees down here than there were last time. Like they've moved down. Maybe.
Yeah, she might be in here because this is a better reaction. What's right there? There's a group of them. Nope. Look what they did here. It's interesting. You see this comb in one pattern and then
Yeah.
this comb going actually another direction.
Oh yeah. Well, it's wavy. Like those are bigger cells too. These are all really light. There's a little bit of brood here, but
These bees look relatively young. There's still a lot of young bees here. So it's not like they're...
Binder?
no. Look, see, like this is all fallen.
No.
Think she's gone?
Yeah. We think we had a swarm.
Oh,
At least,
really?
yeah, at least one.
That looks
Should
better.
not have left any
She
queen
might be
cells
right there.
behind?
Oh, they're acting like she's there. Maybe they're just pussy.
There's a little brood there. They could just be pissy because they're queenless, right?
No, usually when they're queenless, they're not mad. I don't think.
They're just
But they
lost.
could be mad because we've basically taken almost every frame out and looked at it.
If they swarm,
Maybe.
get another queen.
Well, they should have made one. They tried to make one. Did you take this one out yet?
No.
Wow. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Okay. A lot of pollen.
Yeah, that's what I thought about this box before, that just had a ton of pollen. Here's more queen cells. So they're trying to make, I think I lost my queen and they swarmed.
I mean, there's no brood. Yeah, we gotta get you like 2 frames of brood. I don't know what you do about a queen because I'm not seeing one.
No, there's no queen, but here's more queen cells that are emergency queen cells and they're all capped. So maybe I just let it go. See, there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. There's one over here where they're on top of it.
Oh.
And in the middle. So I
listen to it tonight. I bet they're tooting. Look, she's coming out right here. I bet they pulled them out because they're so anxious for her to come out. Are they helping her?
Yeah, they look like they are.
Or are they just so anxious?
No, that one's already empty. This one we cleaned out. Okay, so we got 3. Or could they have already left to go on their mating flight? Is that possible?
I don't think we would see them. Like, no, I don't know. What is the mating flight like? I assumed it was just like almost looked like a swarm, but it went back in.
Oh, I thought she went by herself. I didn't. Did she take a whole bunch of her workers with her?
Oh, I don't know. Guess I'll have to. That was my assumption that like a whole bunch should go out with her, but I'm not sure.
How long can they go like this at this point? Like, if they've got queens that are capped,
Yeah, I just don't know why. So, okay, let's see. If it. So you've got brood, so that means it happened less than 18 days ago, I think. And you've got emerged queens. So what? Is that? How many days is that? 14? 18?
queens take 21.
21 days. So it's probably been 21 days.
Well, and that's where a brood break is good, assuming that I get a queen out of this, but they can go on their maiden flight and not come back.
And then how many days does it take her to lay eggs? Like it takes her another 14?
Well, once she starts laying, it takes another 3 weeks before you've got anything.
Why aren't we
before
seeing
she
eggs
starts
right
laying
now?
eggs?
If
I
we've
don't
got
know.
emerged queens, why aren't there eggs? Did we not? And why? Where's the queen?
Well, I don't know.
Oh. It's just kind of a weird stage. So I wonder if this is what's happening with my other hive. Maybe we combine that hive with this one.
Your small hive or your swarms?
The big hive that I think's queenless.
Oh.
Combine it with the one that did all the swarming, but
Yeah.
I think it's queenless now. Is this where this goes, you think? I think it is.
Yeah, around there. It was maybe closer, but it's close. You're in an area that has. You just want to put all the brood frames together.
Huh. I didn't take this one out. Maybe it's just on this one.
I think she's not there. Because see how they're not particularly defensive either, right? I think they were already gearing up to swarm when I added this box, and I just didn't stop it in time.
Huh.
I think they were too far along.
But I'm still a little perplexed about those dead larvae. But I guess if there's not enough, if they swarmed and then didn't leave enough behind
Workers
to keep
behind.
them warm,
Yeah,
that could be why they.
that's what I think. And then I put too much space on there, and spread them out too much.
There's still something going on right there.
that's difficult. When there's no eggs, then it's like, well, is there even a queen? But if she's out on a flight or didn't come back, that's why my thought is we know that we have 3 capped queen cells. I'm just going to let them try and sort it out at this point. Right?
Makes me want to get into mine. But let's downsize them a little bit, kind of squeeze them in there.
Okay.